Hi everybody. If you're planning on putting your home on the market this spring, you may have to start looking at lowball offers. Now, I understand that these may be insulting, but it may be the venue to getting you to the price that you actually want for your house. So let's explore it a little bit. Ever since interest rates have hit 7% and sort of stagnated there, buyers keep thinking the market's coming down. You hear it over and over. The low inventory has caused prices not only to not go down, but to, in a lot of cases, to have increased during the same time period. Well, that doesn't necessarily alleviate the buyer of thinking that your house is going to be priced less in the future, or that you'll just be willing to take an offer so that you'll get out of the house and they'll be able to purchase it at a price below market. Ever since interest rates have hovered around 7%, a lot of people think, and a lot of buyers think, that market prices are going down and that they'll be able to offer you less on your house than they would have had to previously because the interest rates would drive pricing down. That hasn't been the case. And as a matter of fact, the market has gone up. In Yuma, year over year, over the last 3 months, we've actually gone up 8%, and we've still seeing low inventory in the market. So let's look at why we're receiving some lowball offers in today's market. Ever since interest rates hit 7%, a lot of buyers that are in the market feel that because interest rates are high, which is making the price of their monthly payment go up, that is going to drive prices down for the general real estate market. But that's not been the case. Because of low inventory, the pricing of houses has stayed the same, and in many cases has gone up. In Yuma, we've gone up about 8% year over year in the first 3 months of the year compared to this time last year. But that doesn't mean that buyers don't see it differently. So that may lead some of them to come in with a really lowball offer off the bat. And really, rather than be insulted, you just need to realize how to handle it so that you can try to negotiate it and get what you want for your home. I have 3 tips that are going to help you do that. Number 1, let's look at the comparable sales. Let's sit down, let's pull the neighborhood, the type of houses, and let's look at exactly what your house is selling for in today's market. Now, sometimes that's changed since you've listed your house, and typically we're letting you know that all along. But sometimes it can change rapidly, and what we want to know is what the actual price today should be as you get this offer. And also, we want to be able to show that to the buyer's agent. They may have pulled comps themselves, and we'll want to ask them for those so that we can see why they came in at the price that they came in at. Number 2, almost always counteroffer. You never know what you're going to get when you counteroffer to someone. Sometimes the buyer will stick at their lowball offer, and you can quite frankly walk away from the deal at that point just knowing that you've done everything you can to get it back up to a price that you're willing to sell it. But remember, the market is always going to set the price on your house, not necessarily a lowball offer, and sometimes not where you've got it priced. The market's going to dictate that for you. Number 3, you may be able to trade terms for price. Let's say you might be willing to take less for a house because you're getting to stay in the house longer, or you've got some other term that you really are looking at that is attractive to you and you're willing to trade price for that. And sometimes we'll have to go back and talk to the buyer about, well, why did they make such a low offer? Is it because they couldn't afford that piece? And are you willing to pay down possibly some closing costs or offset some interest rate pieces for them with some buy down so that they can afford to buy your house at a price that's acceptable to you? So we're going to take a look at all 3 of those if you got your house on the market and you get a lowball offer. But if you've got any questions on lowball offers or the market in general, don't hesitate to call us and ask us, and we'll be glad to sit down with you. You can call us, text us, or email us, and we'll be happy to help. My name is Ed Sexton, and thanks for watching my video.